Indonesian Green Moss.
This stuff too?
Yeah, that came with it. Just not a very good version. Like,
This is nice.
oh, it's something real nice. Hard as old heck.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I thought I gave you a couple pieces. Take a
No?
couple pieces out of the
Okay,
pile.
we're back here at the shop after visiting Terry's discard pile, and in his discard pile, he had this beautiful piece of Indonesian green moss, and this stuff really stands out. It's super beautiful. Takes a really nice polish. Anyway, I took this piece out of his discard pile, and we're gonna make a piece of jewelry out of this today. And I have a setting here. It's a sterling silver setting, and it's an open back setting. So we're gonna take a look to see if it how it looks in this and show it off in the sunlight. But first I need to get some slabs off of this, so I'm going to take it over to my 10-inch Highland Park stainless steel slab saw, and I'm going to slice this up into some slabs and see which one's the best one to fit a stencil on. So let's get started. Alright, we got some slabs to work with here, and it's looking real nice. There's a nice little banded agate in the middle of this. Not sure I'll be able to capture all of that given the size that I'm working with. I am working with a 25 by 18 millimeter bezel, so that's the size of my stencil. But you can see this, I really like this area up here. It's got some really nice greens in it. Some really nice mossy details. There's the other side. Got another slab here. Again, some nice moss details in here. This one's a little thicker. I might work with this one. But we're going to draw some stencils on these. See what we get. Okay, here are the two cabs done. I did two. I did one with a higher bevel. You can see the one on the right has a higher bevel, and I made one with a smaller bevel. I was planning putting the one on the left in the open back bezel, and I have a closed back bezel that I was going to put the one on the right in. But yeah, they're so stunning. Like the transparency through them. I don't know if I want to put them in a closed bezel. Anyway, I'm gonna polish the back and then see how they look, how each of them look in each bezel. Okay, here are two stones. I put the smaller stone in the open back bezel, and I put the larger beveled stone in the closed back bezel. Let's take a look at each close up. So here's the closed back bezel, and you can see the silver in the background is actually lighting up the piece. So there is a small fracture in this one. Kind of camouflaged by the pattern in the moss because it kind of looks the same, but you still notice it. You see how high this stone sits in this bezel? The smaller one doesn't sit as high. But no, I'm happy with how that looks. Let's take a look at the smaller stone in the open back bezel. Okay, again, it's not fastened in, but looks pretty good. This one has more of a milky feature to it. But it gets a little more clear up here. Let me see if I can hold it to the sun. Again, it's not fastened into the bezel, but let me see if I can hold it to the sun. So it's got really striking moss agate details. I'll show you what this stone looks like in the closed bezel and vice versa. So here's that stone in the closed bezel, and you can see how low it sits in the bezel. So the higher dome, I think, is definitely better suited for this. I'll show the bigger bevel in the open back bezel. And you can see how this one just doesn't work. It's too big. So that does it for today's video. Let me know which stone you like the best. And let me know if you agree with me. Do you think the larger bevel stone should go in the closed back bezel and the smaller one go into the open back? Let me know if you agree. This stuff is really nice. If you're interested in getting rock like this, you could head over to Highland Park Lapidary. They have a wide assortment of different types of rock, like Indonesian moss agate, like I worked with today. They also have various agates. If you have a saw, you can cut those agates open. And lots of other goodies, petrified wood, all kinds of other unique rock from North America and around the world. So go over there and check that out. You can use my code RHLIFE via the link in the description, RHLIFE at checkout. Use that code and you'll get yourself 10% off your order. That is 10% off your order using the code RHLIFE. That's it for today's video. I hope you have a safe week, and we will catch you on the next one.